Hi, you
Good
guys.
evening. I hope everybody is having a great Monday. And we wanted to come on here real quick and let the people know that are on the Facebook about our 60 days. I think you already tagged, babe.
Am I tagged?
You're
Okay.
tagged. Tag, you're 60 days challenge. And we want to give you a little bit of our report card. Let's see who pops on here while somebody's eating their dinner. Like, oh, Bill's on. Let's check this out.
So we wanted to share this because there's a lot of people that are waiting
wants
to
to,
hear. And Liam says hi.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
There's a lot of people I think that are kind of curious about the progress so far on the gel.
Good stuff.
And we just want to be really transparent with everybody because, especially for a product that people haven't heard about, for them to step out and want to try it, they want to know how it's doing for us. So 60 days, literally today is our 60-day anniversary. Do you want to share what you're noticing?
Sure. I can keep up with this little kid right here. That guy. So, yeah. Feels good. I really have noticed definitely some sleeping. Feeling good with that. And my energy level has been really consistent, so which is nice. And for my workouts, definitely will take you to that next level. Thank you for jumping on. And it's just one of those things. It's like I'm a Superman almost. You know?
You're gonna go that far.
I know. Well, I know. But yeah, I feel really good. I feel great.
I think we should let people know because there's some of our friends that don't know how old we are. So we should go ahead.
That's true.
Hi, Elizabeth. And we should probably share our age too. And maybe just, I don't know, like maybe our typical activity level. I mean, don't you think that's important as people try to gauge whether this product is really
I'm
helping?
46 years old. And, yeah, of course. But I'm wiser.
So you have a desk job, but
Yes.
you were an athlete years ago. So you want to talk a little bit about like why it's important for you to kind of get back to that athletic mindset.
I mean, when you get to this age, you really hit a point where you have to make a choice and you have to make a decision. And it can be the little choices that you make on a daily basis that actually can contribute to actually you taking that path down another way. Instead of put your blinker on and take that path to the part where you can actually lead yourself to better health, feel better, your mobility being better.
I like all this.
He loves all of this. So yeah, it's just this is annoying, but that's okay. Okay,
Hey,
so
let us do
you
our
gotta go.
thing, and
All
then
right.
maybe you can get something
Thanks,
after.
After.
What?
Yes.
So you'll see, but you got to go do that for the live. So here's the deal. You, as an athlete, and I never was athletic, so I can't even claim that. But, I was pretty, slender, didn't really have weight problems until I got into my 40s. And I think everybody just, once you start getting into your 30s and every 5-10 years, your metabolism is impacted, it slows down. And, you kind of get into some habits.
Oh,
I mean, at least we
easy
did.
habits. Oh my gosh.
Where you're not maybe scheduling time to be active and your eating habits maybe aren't as, healthy. And of course, even if you ate like you did when you were in your 20s, it's harder to, burn it off or to lose the weight later. You kind of just, once you continue down that slope, it's a slippery slope, of getting healthy again. And so we had, about a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years ago, we started making some changes, becoming, making our health a priority. We had started using a different product line where there were 5-6 products that we were layering to try to get some results.
Hey, Corey.
And, the deal was, sorry, I'm trying to wave to people. That's kind of the deal with a lot of these health and wellness companies. Oh, you need this product. Now you need this one and you need this one for optimal results. And you can choose to do that and invest the money and have kind of sketch results. Or you can look for something that is kind of a simplifying product, like one product that goes
Good
to
blanket.
the source and addresses multiple issues like 40 plus. And that's what we decided to do. So 60 days on the gel, and we're talking about the HGH gel, the human growth hormone gel. And, you know, of course, you know, your HGH depletes at the age of 25, and then that's why you have those wonderful side effects like wrinkles, weight around your middle,
Bingo.
slowed
Janet.
metabolism, and all of that. So that's why having a little boost in your HGH is a nice thing to kind of get those things back under control. And I have to say, energy, awesome. I'm waking up still about 10-15 minutes before my alarm goes off, which is great. Never happened before. I'm ready to go. There's no lags in my day. I'm constant until I go to bed. I'm gelling my last dose around 5 o'clock. So I'm having, you know, no issue at all with sleeping, which is great. In fact, I feel like I have deeper sleep, and that might even be part of the energy too, the increase in energy that I'm experiencing. He's also not snoring like he used to, which, you know, I'm wondering if it's maybe because he's sleeping deeper. So that is also helping with my sleep. Because literally, you know, I would have to go in the other bedroom sometimes, you know, because it was so dang loud. I love
Yeah.
you.
Thank
But
you.
there were times I wanted to.
Yes.
So there's that. And then, you know, besides that, I'd say more stable mood. I made a list because I wanted to make sure I
Laundry
shared
list.
everything. Less PMS symptoms. So that's kind of like right around that mood thing, stable mood. I'm not like wanting to kill him when he walks in the door. Usually that week before my period, it was like, oh my gosh, everything you're doing. You could walk on a squeaky floor and it was going to annoy me. And then to like less bloating, you know, women, we know what the bloating thing is like. I'm able to take off my wedding ring, which I never used to be able to do because I have less bloating. And around my middle, I'm noticing it with the way my clothes are fitting. When my period hits, I'm not going to get into too much detail because I know guys are watching, but I had pain medication prescribed by my doctor that because my cramps were so significantly bad. And the 2 cycles I've had, I've been on the gel, and I've not had to touch my pain meds, my prescription meds, or ibuprofen. That's the difference it's made. So huge.
Yeah, I definitely have noticed you not taking the ibuprofen as much.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
Dramatically. I
Yeah.
was thinking about that about a week ago. I'm like, yeah, I've been taking
Saving-
ibuprofen.
We're saving money in ibuprofen.
Yeah, go figure. And that stuff's not cheap.
Yeah. So yeah, when people are like, well, how much does this cost? Well, start adding up
Multiple items.
what different products you're not using as much of, energy products, you know, ibuprofen, inflammation products, whatever, and you're like, wow, this is saving you. Also, I have some irritable bowel syndrome stuff in my family history, and I'm sure even though I've never been formally diagnosed, I know I have issues with that. Having regularity has been huge, so I know that's helped with my stomach and the bloating there, and probably my moods too. You know, when you're not so crabby or crappy, you know, it's less of a deal, you know. So there's that. So really easier periods, like when my pain had been up on on a scale of 1 to 10, where it was like an 8, 8.5. Now I'm at about a 1.5 or 1 because it's just, I'm not feeling almost like I'm even on it.
That's a dramatic difference.
It's a huge
Really is.
difference. And for a woman being able to function when I had to in the past leave work early or not go in or miss church for different things, you know, with the cramps and the significant pain, it impacts your life and your function. And so, I mean, that's where people have to look at, I mean, hey, if something's impacting your life, it's worth investing and getting a handle on it. Also, I missed going into my hair gal, my cousin, for about 4 months, but she did look at my hair growth when I saw her a couple weeks ago, and I said, hey, check out and see what you think about the growth. And she commented that my hair growth was actually more significant than what she would have experienced, and my nails are growing faster too,
Yeah,
which I
I'm
think
definitely
are great.
noticing that. See, I one of my nails came off, kind of smashed it, and I'm watching it actually come back much faster than it has in the past. I'm like going, every day I'm going, oh my gosh, my nail's coming back completely. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So there's that, and then to age spots, I had this huge patch of age spots on the top of my right arm. I actually went to a new dermatologist that I saw about a month ago, and he was kind of advising me there was kind of an interesting spot in the mix of the age spots, and I wanted him to check it out. It looked a little sketch, and so he took a picture of that whole area. Well, that's one of the things I personally did not take a picture of in my, before pictures, but I know that this area is fading. So I am in the process of getting that picture from my dermatologist so I can do a side-by-side and show you guys how this spot is just fading. It's unreal. It's been there forever.
That. That's going to be neat.
So I did do another kind of side-by-side picture on my arm flexing and showing that I'm having some more muscle definition too. And with my busier teaching schedule, I'm actually exercising a lot less. So I didn't change anything. If anything, I'm working out less than I had before during the summer, and I'm having more muscle definition. Didn't you say something about that too?
Well, I did notice that, especially with being on this gel. I'm noticing a little bit around my midsection and also my biceps, being a little bit more cut than they normally have in the past. Just in 60 days, I've seen, not doing drastic exercises or anything like that, but I'm actually seeing some definition in my triceps and in my biceps and around my midsection here. So that's nice.
And you broke your pelvic when you were in high school.
Yeah.
So have you noticed anything in terms of the pain?
I haven't really noticed any back pain. I've done some things already around here that have been a little strenuous, but I'm not getting any back issues. And when I have back issues, they're bad, where they hurt, and you have to just kind of pound through them. And I'm not a good ibuprofen guy anyway, so I just kind of deal with it.
He holds out.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, my pinched nerve, I've been rear-ended twice. The last time was 8 years ago, and I have a really significant area on the right side of my neck that acts up. And, it acts up when I sleep weird, or if I strain my muscles, or, if I'm tense. And I've been noticing a lot less flare-ups, like maybe one since being on the gel these 2 months. And it was not even anywhere near what it has been in the past. I've been called Miss a lot more, which I'll take. When you're used to being called ma'am all the time,
yes.
I'm being called Miss, and it's by people that
because
are not.
You look great.
It's by people. Thank you.
You'd be surprised what this stuff will do to people.
We will show some before and after pictures of people that actually you can tell their wrinkles have softened. And, the people that are calling me Miss aren't expecting a tip, so it's like they don't have any motivation, no incentive to be getting on my good side.
Yeah, and we love all the people that are messaging us saying, hey, what is this gel you're talking about?
Yeah.
And it's great to get them the information to kind of help them make an educated guess to see if they want to make a change in their life.
Well, information, here's the thing. I mean, we want to send people information so you can make an informed decision. That's what it's all about. And, you need to be very careful, though. I do want to caution about researching on human growth hormone. The gel is a microdose, a very small dose of human growth hormone. When you start researching anything that gets into human growth hormone injectables, that is a completely a horse of a different color.
Yeah.
It is high, intense doses of HGH.
With prescription.
That comes from a prescription from a doctor. We're not talking about that. We're talking about microdosing. So anything that you're turning up on injectables with side effects or whatever, that's associated specifically with the injections. And that is not anything like this. I love the gel because it's just giving me exactly a little bit more of what I need to make me feel better, to help me, I think, look better too, and to give my thyroid and adrenal support. I have a background with thyroid issues. Years ago, I was taking Synthroid to kind of, because I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. I have to keep them straight. So hypothyroidism. And so the gel has really been helping me, I feel, keeping me leveled, my hormones leveled out. And your thyroid is huge for that too.
Well, this does have so many possible benefits to it that we're seeing some testimonials that are just off the charts. I mean, there's a couple hundreds of thousands of people on specific testimonial pages that are just people in their wrinkles and their skin and how they feel. I mean, just the list goes on, and it's one product.
Well, and that's why I think it's really important that, we'll post again the list of the 40 plus benefits in the comments so you can kind of look through and really I encourage you to make a list and write down some of the things that you are experiencing. Because here's the thing, if you can see that it's something that, could benefit you, then by any means, you should check it out. At least get the information from us. And the thing is that for me, the energy alone and the PMS help and the mood stability and all of that makes it worth it. It makes it worth it. So, we won't get into the libido because the little guy's running around, but it's definitely helped out in that area as well. We will just leave it at that. If you have any questions, any girl questions or guy questions, shoot them to one of us and ask us. I just think that why not check it out?
Give it a shot.
Just don't know. There's no risk. Here's the beauty of it.
Oh, yes.
There's no health risk to you. It's a product that's been around for 14 years. There's no reported negative side effects or interactions with other drugs. It's FDA registered. I want to make sure I emphasize that too. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's, that. So really, when you consider it, there is no risk whatsoever.
Yeah. So I mean, hey,
it's a no-brainer.
We try things every day. We always buy stuff because somebody told us about something, and whether we like it or we don't like it, it's up to us. It's like saying when Heather was introduced to an Instant Pot, we had to give it a shot first. So what do we have to do? We got to buy it. If you don't own one, you got to go get one. So if we didn't like it, that was a risk we took. Now it's your health is more important.
Definitely more important. And of course the Instant Pot did help us eat a little healthier too. It's helped us in that regard. I would say in terms of life changers, the gel and the Instant Pot. So should we wrap this up?
We should.
Okay.
We got a little one that's wanting to chime in a little bit, so.
Too much.
Yes. All right.
All right. We love you guys.
Awesome.
Have a great night. We will be talking soon. We will be sharing if we get some new not side effects. New benefits, to the gel, then we will make sure that we post and do a live or whatever. Otherwise, stay tuned for our 90-day progress report. All right. Love you guys. Meet us in
Peace out.
Messenger if you have any questions.
Bye.
Bye.